Welcome back to One and All. Now, we are entering the second technical session based on the topic Emerging Trends in Multimedia During Pandemic. Now, we shall start with the oral presentation under the presence of our judges. Now, I would like to call Mr. Arya Jain to present his paper on the topic What Social Media Told Us in the Time of COVID-19, a scoping review.
Good day, everyone. This is Jayanarya Rakesh, and this is my presentation on a scoping review of what social media told us in the time of COVID 19. Severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2, or as we call it SARS CoV 2, and the effect of COVID 19 is a major public health problem worldwide. As of January 18, 2021, an estimated 95 million people worldwide have been infected, with an estimated 2 million deaths. As a result of this epidemic, the social media platform has become a platform for choice of public opinion, ideas, and attitudes about various events or public health policies regarding COVID 19. Social media analysis. Social media, especially Twitter, can be used to explore many aspects of public health research. The systematic review identified six stages of Twitter use in health research, namely content analysis, observation, engagement, hiring as part of interventions, and network analysis of Twitter users. However, this review included only broader research goals such as health, medication, or disease using Twitter data and did not focus on specific disease topics such as COVID 19. Another article analyzed tweets in COVID 19 and identified 12 topics divided into four main themes: origin, source, effects of effects on individuals and countries, and ways to reduce the spread of SARS-CoV-2. Misinformation on social media. Emerging infectious diseases such as COVID 19 almost always lead to increased use and the use of media of all kinds by general public for information. Therefore, social media plays an important role in identifying people for disease exposure, resulting decision making and risk behavior. As social media information is generated by users, such information can be irrational or inaccurate and often includes misinformation and conspiracy theories. Approaches in communication. Analyzing and disseminating information from peer reviewed published research can guide policymakers and public health institutions to create interventions for the translation of accurate and timely information to the public. The review identified three major approaches: public interest testing and responses to emerging infectious diseases, evaluation of the use of organizations in communication in the transmission of emerging infectious diseases, and an assessment of the accuracy of medical information related to infectious diseases that appear on social media. Media as disease control mechanisms. To inject the public against misinformation, public health organizations and governments should build and disseminate accurate information on social media because social media has played a very important role in publicizing health policy and education. Six of the 81 articles were categorized as government responses because they examined how government messages and health education materials were constructed and used on social media. In conclusion, our review has identified a variety of topics, themes, and methodological approaches to studies in communication forums and COVID 19. Among the six themes identified, public attitudes included most of the articles. Our review emphasizes the lack of lessons learned from the use of machine learning data from COVID 19 related communication platforms and the lack of real time data recording studies created from data from COVID 19 communication platforms. That was my presentation, and thank you.
Thank you, Arya. Now, I would like to call Mr. Rahul Zaveri to present his paper on the topic Emerging Social Media Trends During the COVID-19 Pandemic.
Greetings to everyone. Myself Rahul Zaveri from FY BAMMC, Thakur Shyamnarayan Degree College. Today we are going to introduce to a topic with a presentation which is emerging social media trends during COVID-19 pandemic. So let's get started over here. Prior to the COVID-19 epidemic, non-profit organization had a reliable formula for determining the best time, dates, and marketing strategies on social media. However, as more and more people work remotely and want more visible communication, there is a need of a marketing strategy for our social media. It has taught a few marketing lessons such as taking a sympathetic tone. Another trend we have seen is that the use of social media has increased. According to statistics reported to be 10.5% higher in July 2020 than in July 2019. Twitter has also saw its first quarter increase of 23% for active daily users compared to 2019. So this presents an opportunity for your non-profit organization to explore social media marketing strategy. As people spend a lot of time on social media, this post will know to explore how COVID-19 has changed the trends of social media. Changes to the best time to post on social networking. Commercial companies have been analyzing communication interaction since the onset of the coronavirus epidemic to measure any changes in the best time to post on social media. Before we share some latest findings from top 3 social media platforms which are featured by Spout Social, your non-profit organization can use this to promote or direct your social media strategy to drive more engagement and get you front the fans what they are most active. So let's get on that top 3 social media platforms over here. So first we have got Facebook. Pre-academic, the most appropriate time to post on Facebook, it was Wednesday at 11 a.m. and between 1 and 2 p.m. Currently, the best days to post are Monday, Wednesday and Friday between 10 a.m. and 11 p.m. Post after 5 p.m. have a lower engagement rate, probably because remote workers have more demand on them at this time. Moving on to the next, for Instagram, the best time to post on Instagram were Wednesday at 11 a.m. and Friday between 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Weekends are the worst to post, especially Sundays. Currently, Instagram sees the highest traffic during working hours during the week. With many users turning Instagram for distraction and some form of entertainment, weekends are between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. See the higher user activity too. Moving on next to Twitter. Previously, the best time to post on Twitter were Wednesday and Friday at 9 p.m. Currently, the highest activity on Twitter takes place on Friday at 9 a.m. and interaction is usually higher from 7 a.m. Service as a source of information and news source. Yeah. So, there's a movement towards creativity and entertainment. The impact of COVID-19 on social media trends has also affected the type of content users may engage with. All in all, there has been a great movement towards the post that shows inequity and aim to entertain. Communication users at United. For example, TikTok, a social media platform focused on short artistic videos, added more than 12 million US viewers by March 2020 alone and had more than 2 billion US visitors and downloads in April. Following the popularity of the practice, Instagram has introduced Reels, a similar concept of TikTok, where users can create a short engaging videos that entertain educate viewers. Moving on next, we have got a conclusion that as companies and non-profits need to reduce their advertising budgets or focus on their marketing finances, there has been an increasing reliance on real-life consumer-generated content after the epidemic. This is a great time to give your fans the power of market on your behalf. You can promote user generated content from your non-profit by first, encourage your fans with social media games, talents and partnership. Second, interact with support posts to strengthen your gratitude and sharing your message. Third, giving your fans a compelling, accessible message that creates the sense of community through social media. Fourth, understanding what type of content your fans are sharing and what forums, and focusing on your efforts there. The last one is follow COVID-19 social media trends to establish the effective marketing approach. So that's it. We have got a great session and a presentation, and let me acknowledgement this, and I would like to express my sincere thanks to Ms. Tanvi Limbachia for their valuable guidance and support in completion of this presentation. I would also like to express my gratitude towards our principal, Mr. Sharat Filari, for giving me this great opportunity for doing this presentation. Without their support and suggestion, this presentation would not be completed. So here my regards. I'm Rahul Sapna Zaveri from FYBAMMC signing out, and I hope you like this presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rahul Zaveri. Now I would request Mr. Divik Pawar to present his paper on the topic Communicative and Democratic Consequences of News Consumption During the Coronavirus Outbreak.
Hello everyone, my name is Divik Pawar and I am student of BAMMC Thakur Shyamnarayan Degree College, Kandivali East, Mumbai. And today I'm gonna give a presentation on communicative and democratic consequences of news consumption during coronavirus 19. So I'm gonna start with the introduction. So information is a fundamental right for everyone in our society. It should be available and accessible everywhere and to everyone. COVID-19 is an outbreak that has been affected to everyone and every firm as well as media. There are some positives and negatives in medias which is being studied and evaluated. So there are fake news is one of the factors in media, and it's media's responsibility to control fake news and provide right information to the people. So here we'll come to the objective of the study. So first point is how citizens consume news. Second point is analyze consequences. Third point is examine the impact. And fourth point is ability to detect fake news. So here are the points of it. Yeah. So moving forward to results and conclusions. So here we have first news consumption during COVID-19 outbreak. So in this, during COVID period, news consumption increased by 62%. Television achieved the highest percentage of the news consumption, which is 96%. And here we come to the second point, which is credibility in media coverage during COVID-19. So in this, the confidence of people in network TV has increased by 82%, followed by cable TV and print media. In both the cases, there are 75%. And here, moving on to third point, which is citizens' ability to detect fake news about the COVID-19. So in this, people are not able to detect the fake news provided by media. So people's trust have been reduced because of fake news. Uh, so it is important to control incorrect news given to people provided by media. And here we move forward to another points which I've been explaining in the previous slide. So in this also, it is written that despite its decline in recent years, the impact of COVID-19 crisis reveals that television, together which the legacy with the rest of the legacy media, have regained their preponderance as a society as social ties. And the second point is legacy media obtained higher percentage both in news consumption and in the positive assessment of news coverage linked to credibility and trust in the media. And the third point here, the data suggests that the increased consumption of news about coronavirus did not translate into a significant increase in trust towards the media. These are the points which I explained. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Divik Pawar. Now I would request Ms. Urvashi Jain to present her paper on the topic Media and Entertainment Industry Witnessing New Trends Post-COVID-19 Pandemic.
Hi, my name is Urvashi Jain and I am studying in FI BAMMC. So today my topic is media and entertaining industry witnessing new trends post COVID-19. Why did I choose this topic? After the pandemic, everything has changed. Even our lives have changed. Everything is becoming digital. Media has updated itself so much in this period of time. It is important for us to know about these things and keep ourselves updated. Entertainment platforms such as theaters turned to the OTT platforms. Online gaming was known by a lot of people now. Animation had the next level competition. The COVID-19 epidemic is changing the way we use the media and entertainment, that is MNE. With people trapped in their homes, our public lives have shifted to the internet and the use of entertainment has skyrocketed among the home parts of television, online games, and the over the top, that is OTT platforms. On the other hand, theaters, theme parks, museums, and other forms of outdoor use are suffering as the practices of physical isolation and road closure. The epidemic has led to the retrenchment of workers in central parts of the MNE, such as print and television media, and advertisers reduce spending. As monetization, especially the use of advertising, comes under pressure, financial management, and profit protection, with greater integration of technology, are likely to gain strategic value in M&E companies. Broadcast television is not dead, but it is rapidly evolving with the transition from serving the TV audience to the ubiquitous. Over the past few decades, there has been a significant expansion of OTT platforms delivering programs such as Apple TV, Geo TV, and Roku TV. For local TV stations and broadcast meteorologists, this creates a huge opportunity for live TV channels, live streaming applications. When the global economy came to a standstill after the collapse of the COVID-19, global single sector animation, VFX, and the gaming industry, there was a dramatic increase in the use of TV, games, and digital platforms. At the time of the closure, people were caught up in simple children's favorite home games like Ludo, Rummy, and many more. Animation has seen an increase in the epidemic. With the advent of the animated medical animation show a specific influx. A combination of text, graphics, sound, and animation are used to illustrate medical content. There are plenty of job opportunities for animation and visual effects for films, video games, television, mobile platforms, etc., using images and software programs. Animation and animation forums, animated sequence of different profiles when it comes to animation and multimedia. Adobe After Effects, Premiere, 3D Max, and Autodesk Maya are just a few of the leading software for animators. The films and video production industry, game design companies, advertising and the graphic companies, web design firms, product design firms, and the 3D modeler are job opportunities in multimedia and animation. Online games in the real avatars will prosper and prosper, which has seen a huge increase in the number of hours spent by Indian user in the world of online games. It is one of the industries that has benefited from all levels of society and isolation. Another trend that has emerged from multimedia is esports. The suspension of sporting events due to the COVID-19 epidemic has led to huge interest and increased esports viewing. Both film and television content is now available to on-the-go users, providing comfort and an attractive audience to use the content of their choice. Consumers can also choose video where needed. The rise of virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, and extended reality and its recreational use are emerging COVID developments after this epidemic. Even after this problem has passed, the psychological fullness of the virus could mean that it will take time for consumers to re-adopt models for external use, especially in the areas most affected by the problem. Here, the recovery of foreign media and entertainment use may be delayed in other parts of India, which would have a relatively small impact. This can open up innovation and access solution as consumers turn to live events and new delivery models to connect. Technological advances can play a significant role in bringing outdoor entertainment and direct communication with consumers in infected areas. I would like to thank my teacher, Ms. Tanvi Limbachia, who has helped me in this research papers. Because of her instructions and suggestions, it was possible to complete the research paper. I would also like to thank ZSCT'S, Thakur Shyamnarayan Degree College, for giving me this opportunity, which has helped me to improve myself. Theaters, satellite television, OTT venues have always been the most popular entertainment destination in India. All three sources had different advantages as theater and satellite was for public viewing and OTT platforms were for individual viewing, making it impossible to influence the other side. After the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic, the theater and satellite television came to a standstill, and there was a sudden increase in the number of subscriptions to OTT platforms as more people were forced to stay at home, which is why they prefer to enjoy new content themselves. The move also encouraged filmmakers and producers to sell their content rights on the OTT platforms for a consistent amount of money. The move helped the filmmakers make a profit, but forced the audience to purchase a monthly subscription to enjoy one movie. Although the cities have technological advances and compatible devices that enable them to enjoy content, especially for a whole month. But when it comes to the majority of Indians, this does not seem to be a viable option. It therefore proves our viewing that filming on OTT platforms prevents many audiences from consuming content. And while we are on the path to becoming a digital development nation, there are still many goals we must reach. Thank you.
Thank you, Urvashi. Now I would like to call Ms. Sakshi Gosavi to present her paper, and her topic is Journalism, Media, and Technology Trends and Predictions 2021.
Hello everyone, my name is Shyamnarayan, student of BAMMC, Bachelor's of Multimedia and Mass Communication from ZSCT, Thakur Shyamnarayan Degree College, and my topic is Journalism, Media and Technology Trend Prediction 2021. So first of all, why I choose this topic? The future of digital media will involve as a new tool emerge, consumer make a new demands, and the quality of accessibility, the technologically improved, the rises of mobile video, virtual reality (VR), and the more refined use of data analytics will all influence the future of digital media. Introduction. The year 2021 will be the great and rapid digital transformation following the COVID-19 shock, blocking the other restriction having broken old habitat and created new ones. While the most of us wish to return to the normal, the reality may be different, has emerged continuously into a world where tangible and intangible things meet in a new way. Major concern. Online video become a major concern. Inaccurate information with proliferations, high partitions, ideas, videos, postcasting distributed through such as YouTube, Spotify. Respondents. Majority of respondents, 73% of people said they were confident about their company's prospects and their coming year. All sort of views. 53% said they were optimism about the future of journalism. Uh, Concerns are related to the growth of false and disrespectfully information, attack on journalists, and the financial stability of small and local publishers. Innovation culture. Creating an innovation culture remain an important task for many digital readers, but it turned out the best idea. Do not always come from the top. Audience data. Data 74% high discipline terms, 63% for mother media companies, 48% are considered the best way generated new ideas. Those days, accordingly to our research, compared to only 26%. Acknowledgement. So I would like to express my thanks of gratitude to my teacher, Miss Tanvi Limbachia ma'am, who has valuable guidance, has been the ones that helped me pass this research paper and make foolproof success. Her suggestion, her instructions, her serve, and a major contribution toward the completion of the research paper. I would also like to thank my college, ZSTC, Thakur Shyamnarayan Degree College, for giving this wonderful opportunity. Who I have helped me to enhance myself. It helped to increase my knowledge and skills. Conclusion. The pandemic has completely addressed the issue of rapid changes toward the future digitals. This year in which a tax-based newsroom invested heavily in online audio, video content, data journalism, and edible news. Has audio for broadcasting, the challenges is even great. Has audience move faster to digital broadcasting services, and has other media companies transfer app into audio and video. Thank you.
Now, here we continue with our second technical section.